Hey everyone, welcome to tutorial 7 on textures and viewing. So we're making good progress through SketchUp, and this tutorial will cover some of the finishing steps to make your 3D model perfect. And in my opinion, this is one of the funnest things to do in SketchUp. So let's get started. So let's start with textures. Textures are applied to faces to make them look like bricks, stone, metal, wood, water, or just solid colors. And you'll find this tool on the toolbar as the paint bucket icon. Once you click into it, you'll find a huge collection of textures that SketchUp comes pre-installed with, organized into labeled folders. Feel free to explore these folders yourselves. Once you find a texture that you like, you can click on the face you wish to apply the texture to. And after applying the texture, you can modify its color, its brightness, and its transparency on the Edit tab in the Textures window. So you see, textures are really simple. So next up is the Shadows and Fog feature, which you can find in the drop-down menu called View. If you turn on Fog, then features or components at a distance will be invisible unless you move near them. And if you have an extremely large 3D model and your computer is struggling to deal with it, i.e. slowness, lag, or getting hot, then turning on Fog is a great way to save computer resources. Now, shadows are nice to have if your 3D model is a building and you want to visualize it in the sunlight. However, for most modeling purposes, it's seldom used, and beware, shadows can eat up your computer's resources and cause problems. So with that out of the way, we're going to move on to hidden geometry. So if you want to make a component or a face invisible without deleting it, you can select it and right click, then select hide, and the component will be invisible. Under the view menu again, you'll find hidden geometry, and if you select it, then all the hidden items will show up cross-hatched. You can unhide these items later in the same way you hid them, by right clicking and clicking unhide. Next up is Face and Edge. You can change the transparency and outline of your model using Edge Style and Face Style under the View menu. Here you can hide the edges, only show outlines, show hidden edges, and make faces transparent, and much more. These are particularly useful if you're working on a complicated or crowded model with difficult to access or difficult to see faces and edges, like we have here. So finally, we have the Soften Edges tool. So if you have edges that you want to get rid of to blend faces together, for instance, then you can right-click on the model and select Soften Edges. Once you do so, you can select the degree of softness, and the face will remain separate, but the edges will disappear. Beware, however, because SketchUp has problems extruding softened or smooth components and softened edges, it's sometimes difficult or impossible to reverse. So proceed with caution. And that's it for textures and viewing. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, have fun CADing, and as always, we'll see you next time.